Hello students, in this video we'll discuss about the expression for the electric field intensity due to a point charge, right. So here what we are doing, we are just considering a point charge plus q which is placed at a point O. Okay, suppose we want to find electric field intensity at a point P which is at a distance r from the point whatever we are considering here. So that OP, so this OP is equal to R, right. Clearly if you can see here, P is a point in the electric field of the charge Q. So what is the charge? Plus Q, charge plus Q, right. So here what we will do is we will just imagine a test charge plus Q naught which is placed at a distance R, right. So whatever the electric field that is exerted or it is getting exerted on this charge, we are supposed to find, right. So for this what we will do is first we will find the force that is acting on this charge, right. According to Coulomb's law of attraction, F is equal to, you can write it as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q naught by r square. So this is according to the Coulomb's law. So according to the Coulomb's law, the force between the two charges is given by F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q naught by r square. So where q is the charge whatever we are considering here and q naught is the test charge, right. So here if you want to write the direction also, then we will write like this, into r cap we will write. So what is this r cap? R cap is a unit vector. So r cap is a unit vector which is going to tell the direction, right. So this is regarding the force that is present between these two charges, right. Now coming to electric field intensity. So electric field intensity E bar, you can write it as force per unit charge. So which charge we are considering here? The charge considered is Q naught. So which can be written as F bar by Q naught, and so from this what you can write, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R square into, we will get it as R cap, right. What happened to this Q naught? It has got cancelled, right. So that the expression for the electric field intensity, it is written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R square, right. If you are not considering this direction, or simply if you are considering the magnitude, if you consider the magnitude, you can write it as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R square, right. So what is the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is 9 into 10 to the power 9. So substituting this value, E bar, electric field intensity, you can write it as, so in place of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, you can write it as 9 into 10 to the power 9. So that is 9 into 10 to the power 9 into, you can write it as Q by R square. So this is the expression, okay, right. So what is the direction of this electric field intensity? It is directed away from the plus Q, this charge whatever we are considering, and moreover it is going to act on this, right. So that's why it is given like this. So after acting on this, it moves like this, okay. So this is the expression, right. So this is the normal way. If you consider in terms of the position vectors, right. So for that what we'll do is we'll just go with one more diagrammatic representation of the two charges. Right. So here we'll consider the vector notation. Right. So this is the three-dimensional axis, whatever we are considering. Right. Here we are considering the two charges, plus q and q naught. So plus q is the actual charge and plus q naught is nothing but the test charge. Right. If you look at the position vectors of the two charges, plus q, it is at a distance of r1, or the position vector is r1 bar, and the position vector of b, that is test charge, it is r2, it is at a point b. Right. Next, if you write this distance ab, ab can be written as r12, the position vector of ab can be written as r12. Now what we'll do is we'll just go with the expression for electric field intensity in terms of the position vector. Right, we'll just follow the same method, same procedure, whatever we have followed. First we'll go with the force. So force between these two charges, it can be written as F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into the two charges. What are the two charges? Q naught by R12. So what is this R12? R12 is nothing but the position vector between the two charges, R12 square, into, if you write the unit vector also, so we'll write like this, R12 cap, R12 cap. Right. So if you see here, AB, so AB value is R12. It is a position vector whose value can be written as R2 minus R1, R2 bar minus R1 bar, R2 bar minus R1 bar. Now substituting this value, what we are going to get? So force F is equal to, you can write it as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q naught by, in place of R12, what you can write? R2 minus R1, whole square, into, you can write it as R2 minus R1 whole cap. So this is the position vector. Right. Now coming to the electric field intensity. So electric field intensity, E is equal to, you can write it as F bar, so here also it is bar, F bar by Q naught. So you can write it as, so what is this? 1 by, sorry, we don't have anything here, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, so we are not left with Q naught, so Q naught is already cancelled here. So you can write it as, or directly you can write Q here. Okay, Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by R2 minus R1 whole square, into, you can write it as R2 minus R1 cap. So this cap is for the whole thing. Right. So this is the final expression for the electric field intensity in terms of position vectors. Alright. So to write in more detailed way, you can write it as Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into R2 minus R1, you can write it as R12 bar, it is taken as square. So this is the expression for electric field intensity due to a point charge right here. So here we need to discuss few things. So if you look at this electric field intensity, if you look at the magnitude of electric field intensity, it depends upon only the positive charge whatever we are considering. So what is that positive charge? Right. It depends upon this positive charge whichever is producing the electric field. Understood? So the electric field intensity, it depends upon this positive charge which is producing the electric field, and it doesn't depends on this the test charge whatever we are considering, right? So that is the first point which we need to concentrate. Next, coming to the second point, the electric field is a property of space, and the electric field whatever we are talking about, it is a property of space around this the charge, positive charge, right? And it is not, and it does not depends upon the test charge. Okay, so whatever the test charge we are taking, it is not going to be dependent on it. For example, if you take the test charge in place of plus q naught, if you take 2 times the test charge, 2 times the test charge, that is 2q naught. Now what is going to happen? The electric field intensity or the force exerted by this positive charge, it is going to be doubled, right? Let me write that. If you are taking, instead of single charge, if you are taking 2q naught, that means when the charge is doubled, what is going to happen for the force? Force also becomes doubled, so it becomes 2f. So this is the new force, right? Now when we are taking the double charge instead of single test charge, if you are taking the charge 2q naught, now what is going to happen? The force whatever is exerted by the positive charge on this charge, it is also going to be doubled. So that if you look at the ratio 2f by 2q naught, 2f by 2q naught, it is going to be same. It is going to be the same, right? So what is the conclusion? If the test charge is doubled, the electric force acting on it would be doubled, but this ratio is going to be the same. Now what is this ratio? This ratio is nothing but electric field intensity. That electric field intensity, it is going to be the same, right? So this is the concept regarding the electric field intensity due to a point charge. Thank you, students. Please like and subscribe to my channel, right? Thank you.